Hi, this is GILA. So, in the wake of the attempt by the Muslim Council of Britain to create a definition of Islamophobia to do with Muslimness, I thought it was time to create a new definition of the term Anglophobia. Now, Anglophobia is not actually a new term. I thought it was until I did a little bit of research and discovered it was actually coined in the 18th century. And although originally applying only to Englishness, I think today it is more fitting it applies to all of the United Kingdom, because the term Britophobia just doesn't have the same ring to it. So, what is the updated definition of Anglophobia? Anglophobia is rooted in racism and is a type of racism that targets expressions of Britishness or perceived Britishness. Included in that definition is Englishness, Scottishness, Welshness, or Northern Irishness. Essentially, anyone who feels that their primary ethnicity comes from ancestors who lived in these islands for at least a few generations. So, insulting any of the flags of the United Kingdom is Anglophobic and an offensive hate crime. Insulting Morris dancing, Maypole dancing, or traditional dancing from anywhere in Britain is equally offensive. Likewise, traditional Highland games and tartan kilts in Scotland, or Welsh poetry and singing. Complaining about Christmas lights in cities in December, or people dressing up as Father Christmas and his elves is also Anglophobic. Not attending a fireworks celebration on Guy Fawkes Night or paying a penny for the guy, although, of course, permitted in the interests of personal freedom, is at least a warning sign of possible Anglophobia. Not wearing a red poppy on Remembrance Day is also suspiciously Anglophobic. Insulting the Church of England, the Church of Scotland, or any valid expression of the traditional faith of Christianity of the British Isles and its monarch for many hundreds of years is certainly potentially Anglophobic, although, of course, anti-religious sketches by British comics such as Billy Connolly are, of course, completely acceptable and to be celebrated as a true expression of Britishness. Anyone who insults an ethnically British person simply because of their race is Anglophobic and urgently needs to be re-educated. And I trust that the police hate crimes unit will be earnestly searching personal tweets and Facebook posts for any sign of Anglophobia, and that they will arrest anyone who is overtly or persistently Anglophobic for hate crimes. Anglophobia needs to be rooted out, and it is completely unacceptable in today's Britain. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a good evening. Goodbye.